صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Chapter on the Muslims who were killed on the day of the Battle of Uhud. Amongst them were Hamza bin Abdul Muttalib, Al-Yaman, Al-Nadir bin Anas, and Mus'ab bin Umayr. Narrated Qatada, we do not know of any tribe amongst the Arab tribes who had more martyrs than Al-Ansar, and they will have superiority on the day of resurrection. Anas bin Malik told us that 70 from the Ansar were martyred on the day of the Battle of Uhud, and 70 men on the day of the Battle of Bi'r Ma'una, and 70 men on the day of Al-Yamama. Anas added, the Battle of Bi'r Ma'una took place during the lifetime of Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, and the Battle of Al-Yamama during the Caliphate of Abu Bakr, and it was the day when Musaylima al-Kadhdhab was killed. Narrated Jabir bin Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with them, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, used to shroud 2 martyrs of Uhud in one sheet, and then say, which of them knew the Quran more? When one of the 2 was pointed out, he would put him first in the grave. Then he said, I will be a witness on them on the day of resurrection. He ordered them to be buried with their blood on their bodies. Neither was the funeral prayer offered for them, nor were they washed with a ghusl, a bath of washing of the whole body. See Hadith 1343, 1344, and 1346. Jabir added, when my father was martyred, I started weeping and uncovering his face by removing the clothes from it. The companions of the Prophet, peace be upon him, stopped me from doing so. But the Prophet, peace be upon him, did not stop me. Then the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, O Jabir, don't weep over him, for the angels kept on covering him with their wings till his body was carried away for burial. Narrated Abu Musa, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, I saw in a dream that I moved a sword and its blade got broken, and that symbolized the casualties which the believers suffered on the day of the Battle of Uhud. Then I moved it again, and it became as perfect as it had been, and that symbolized the conquest of Mecca, which Allah helped us to achieve, and the union of the believers. I also saw cows in the dream, and what Allah does is always beneficial. Those cows appeared to symbolize the faithful believers who were martyred on the day of the Battle of Uhud. Narrated Khabbab, may Allah be pleased with him, we emigrated with the Prophet, peace be upon him, for Allah's cause, so our reward became due with Allah. Some of us passed away, died, without enjoying anything from their reward, and one of them was Mus'ab bin Umayr, who was killed, that is, martyred, on the day of the Battle of Uhud. He did not leave behind except a sheet of striped woolen cloth. If we covered his head with it, his feet became bare, and if we covered his feet with it, his head became bare. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said to us, cover his head with it, and put idkhir, that is, a kind of grass, over his feet. Or said, put some idkhir over his feet. But some of us have got their fruits ripened, and they are collecting them.